Welcome, everyone. As you continue on your journey toward becoming a Google Level 1 certified educator, one of the products you will certainly want to be familiar with is Google Sites. And if you've listened to a lot of these videos, you know that I always say the product is important, but how we use the product to transform learning and engage and empower students is really the important piece. And this is one of those products that really has the potential to do that. We're going to talk about how to use Google Sites. And for GCSE teachers, we don't need to worry about building a site. You already have Canvas, you have an amazing amount of resources in there. You don't need to build a website for your course. However, students may want to build a website and build a portfolio that allows them to share what they've learned, and just so many things we can do that are transformational with this process. So you can see that I've navigated to sites.google.com. I also can go to the 9 square grid and I can select sites right here. The nice thing about the new Google Sites is that it also saves in Drive. So if I click the down arrow here, notice that if I look at the file types, Sites will automatically save in Drive. So everything is automatically backed up. And I said new Google Sites right there. It is still technically the new, even though I think it's 4 or 5 years old now. You can still go back to the classic sites, but everything I'm going to cover is the new Google Sites. So let's go ahead and create a new one. Notice that you have multiple templates here to choose from, and you can expand the template gallery if you would like. And again, student portfolios, wow, what a powerful thing that we can do with this, that students can really begin to experience learning and reflecting on their learning with those. But for now, I'm just going to start a blank. um, okay, I tried to click and my internet went out there for a minute, so let's try this again. I'm going to select blank and just create a blank website here, as opposed to selecting one of the templates. So once that loads, here we go, some just basic things. I want to name my site. So right here, I can name my site. And this is not going to be the web address. We'll talk about that later on. So I can just call this example site right here. And from there, I can also give the page a title. So if I want to give my page title right here, I can do that. If I do not like this background right here, I can go over to themes and I can choose various themes. So like, let's say that I like this diplomat better. I can choose that, and then I can choose the color. Now the font and the colors are limited so that you can meet accessibility guidelines. So I can choose from the options that are here. There are not a whole lot, but these allow me to quickly and easily meet guidelines for accessibility. Notice I can change the image right here. So I could upload, or I could select an image by going onto Google Drive or using one of the stock photos that are available in the gallery. So you can choose any of those options as well. You can also choose a header type that you would like if you want cover page, a large banner, title only. You can experiment with these various options you can explore there. All right, if you want to change the layout of the site, you can go over to the gear right here, go to the gear, and right here under navigation, you have the ability mode. You can choose side. So if you want your menus to appear on the side as opposed to the top, you can do that. So that will change the menus from the side to the top, and you can choose the option you would like right there. Now that you have your website created and the layout selected, let's talk about how to create a page on your website. I'm going to close out of the settings right here, and I'm going to navigate to pages right here. And from there, you can see there's my home page. If I want to add a new page right here, I can select a new page. So I'm just going to call this page number 1. And if I click under advanced, obviously I'm going to have an advanced option there. I wouldn't worry about that right now. We're just starting off. I'm going to select done. And there's my page. So there's my home page, and there's page number 1. And now you can see that I have obviously multiple pages. And once I get them, I can reorder them. I have options here for the properties that I would like to explore with on that page. I can duplicate it. I can add a sub page. I can hide from navigation, all those sort of things. So notice again, my navigation is on the top because I selected top. If I had selected side, it would be on the side over here. But I selected top, so that's where it's showing up. Once you have your page created, you're going to want to add items to that. So we're going to select insert, and from here I can insert a text box. So I can type text here, and notice that you have various levels of text that you can choose from, along with also various fonts. And from there you can choose your standard type formatting ideas and issues from there. So if I select title and then I hit enter, now I can type the body of the text right here. So the body of the text goes here, or the body of the paragraph rather goes here. And from there, you also can select images. So if you want to upload an image, you can do that. We'll just add this one right here. and I can add an image from there. I also can use the embed code right here to embed something if I would like. I can also upload a file from Google Drive. So I can upload a slide presentation, I can upload a doc, I can upload a sheet, I can upload a picture, I can upload anything that I have in Google Drive is going to upload nicely into Google Sites. So let's say that I want to embed this presentation from Lily Grant trip a few years ago. I can do that. It's going to be embedded. The slides will play. It's just going to work nicely. Notice I have the layouts right here. I can choose different layouts. So if I want to choose this, I now can add the content in right here. And right here I have the palette where I can change the background color. And I also have these little 8 dots where if I want to move my prefab layout up here, if you will, I can move that. And then I can add items down here. So this is going to allow me to add a kind of a prefabricated layout, or I can add items individually up here. Down here, you have other items you can add. You can add collapsible text so that it will collapse when you scroll down. You can add a table of contents. You can add an image carousel. You can add various buttons, dividers, placeholders, a YouTube video, a calendar, a map, so you can put placeholders in here. Great stuff that you can do. Lots of really neat stuff that you can do with Google Sites. Let's talk about the permissions. If you select the person right here, you can choose who is going to collaborate with you. If you add someone here, these are people that you can collaborate with. They're people that can co-edit the website with you. And if you click on the gear here, editors can publish, change permissions, and add new people. So if you want to collaborate on a website, you can do that. When you are ready to preview your website, you can select the preview button right here. And I love this feature because it allows you to see what it's going to look like on a laptop, on a tablet, and on a phone. So you get an idea for what your website is going to look like on all of those. And I'm going to exit the preview there. And then when you're ready to publish, you're going to select the publish button right here. And you can give it a web address. So it's going to be sites.google.com/greencastle and then example site. So I could change this. If I wanted to make this Google 1, I could do that. And that would make this the web address right here. And oh, apparently I can't do Google. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So we'll just keep it with example site. And then you can select manage right here. Notice it defaults that only those at Greencastle schools can view. And for students, that would be good. So you can change that right here and you can decide who's going to view the published site. So the draft is obviously only going to be the viewers or the editors, but who can view the published site? The public or just school community members? So you might want to have the public view that so students could share their website with parents, grandparents, whoever. But the idea is, again, to take this, how are we going to use this to transform learning? The tools are important. Experiment with it. Learn more about it. But how are we going to use this to have students create portfolios, to show their learning, to show their parents what they've learned, to reflect on their learning? So much we can do with this. It's such a powerful tool. It may be the most powerful tool of all the Google tools that we will talk about in this course. If you have any questions, please let me know, but I hope you find this as a useful and transformative product.